Hi there. I wanted to chat a little bit about blog formatting as I see that that was a concern that you had. So I can see how I can help you. With blog formatting, what you want to do when you have a heading and a paragraph, I'm pressing the delete key, and this is the proper spacing for that. I see also that these spaces over here are heading 2 size. We don't want that, so we want to delete. That's the right spacing for there. I see that this is also a heading 3 size space. We don't want that either. We want that spacing. If you want to include an extra space, extra line space between this line and this heading, what you can do is hit Control and Enter at the same time. And then we have an extra space. So essentially, there's the heading, there's the gap, and there's the paragraph. So this is the gap over here. And to get that, you push Control and Enter at the same time. So I see that this is also a heading 3 size space. We don't want that. What you do is you press Control and Enter at the same time. It gives you the same effect, but we don't want the heading 3 size space. It doesn't help your blog post at all. I'm deleting this, and then you hit Control and Enter, and then you delete this space. And then delete this space and Control and Enter. Then delete this space and Control and Enter. I'm doing this because it's going to make your blog post look a bit better, because having odd size spaces, it's messy and it doesn't help the flow of your blog post at all. So to get that space, it's called a non-breaking space, you hit Control and Enter at the same time. My other tips were going to be about using headings in your blog post, which I see that you do already, because that obviously comes from your writing background, which is great. So I don't have to tell you about that. And you've worked out how to do it, where you highlight and you change the heading level. I would recommend using heading 2 and heading 3 in the blog post, because heading 1 is the title of your blog post. So heading level 2 and heading level 3, which is what you've done here, is what you need to be doing with that. I'm also going to talk, I just want to update this quickly so that it saves the new spacing. What I also want to include in this video is talking about categories and tags, which you'll see here on the right hand side under the update button. Categories is over here and tags over here. Categories are about the broad topics that you write about. So if you write about independent schooling, marketing, school marketing, business development, growth marketing, that sort of thing, you put those categories, you add categories here on the right hand side. Once it's done loading, I'll show you how to do that. And tags are essentially the other keywords that you could use to describe your work or describe this blog post. This information, the tags and the categories, gives Google metadata, i.e. data about your blog post. So the metadata is essentially data about your blog post that is separated or in a different place to your actual blog post content. So when we want to add a new category, you click add new category here on the right, and let's say we talk about marketing, and then you click add new category, and it'll take a while, and then it'll add there. And what you want to do is categorize every blog post that you write. So you don't want to leave any as uncategorized, ideally. You can if you have no other choice, but if you're writing about a specific niche topic, there will always be a category in your blog for that topic, and if not, you make one. So you'll see that both are ticked here, and you can have more than one. You can have a blog post living in more than one category. I do it all the time. Mine often are website design and websites. So one is primary and one is secondary. So this one we want to unclick. You click the box, the selection box here, to or deselect it. So you click that, and then marketing will automatically be the primary category. So say we write about independent schooling, we click add new category, you'll then see that it'll be selected and marketing here will be your primary category. And this is more for your purposes than anybody else's. You'll see marketing primary, and if you want to make independent schooling its primary category, you click make primary over here. This is more, I think, for your purposes, for helping people navigate your blog easier. Uh, if you see that, or if people click on categories and navigate through the categories of your blog, they might be able to find, or they will be, if you categorize them properly, they will be able to find other blog posts that are in the same category / topic as the one they've just read. I.e., they're likely to be interested in a blog post that lands in the same category as the one they've just read if you've categorized them, if you've selected categories for them. Essentially, you're helping people find more content that will be useful to them. That's the point of the categories. The tags are nice to have, I guess. I didn't use tags for a while at the beginning because I didn't really see the point. And I know I probably shouldn't be saying that, but it's essentially just feeding Google with more information. So if we want to write about schooling, and then we click add, and then, oh wow, that's really bad spelling. Schooling, add, and then education, and then add, and then yes, independent schooling, independent. So these are the tags that I've just created here. And next time you create a blog post, those tags will be available to choose from, and you'll be able to type this first few letters of a tag name in, and it will come up, and you will be able to click select, and that will be these will be the tags that will be attached to this blog post. And to save all of this, we can click update. And what one can do is you can add a tag cloud, which I can do. It's just a little, like I've in your blog, or on your blog page, I've created a little sidebar where it says categories, and once we have more categories in there, it will give you how many posts are in that category. It will show you that, and people will be able to click on the blog post category and navigate to other posts in that category. And you'll be able to see in a tag cloud what topics essentially you write most about. And the tag cloud is just a little box that I can add to your blog page, which I can easily do. And will do once this is finished loading. So that helps you with the formatting and categories and tags.